on, what is this? The train station map? I forget the name of it. Gosh, it's been so long.
I forget it too. It doesn't really matter. Either way, we are underway. Beans, nice clear from his backboard to get the play going. Stop in the midfield. Carnage will keep it going right towards Beans. Look to take a shot on net. No one's back. Off the post. Off the crossbar.
No.
It's still there. Disease trying to take a shot, but Nitro and Ducky with the clear away. Right into the other zone they go. Carnage looking to get up the wall. Off with the nice clear towards the center. Beans is there looking for a touch. Gets one, but it will go off the left post. Sustenance taking it right back down the other way now. Disease and Nitro will 50 it, sending it back to their own zone now. Beans looking for a nice double, almost gets it, gets another touch, but sends it over the goal. Sus.
That was almost a wicked own goal there from Ducky, not the way you would have wanted to start, but luckily it comes right across the crease, and we're still scoreless within the first minute, and it was looking like Rodan were going to score the first one, but how Salads find the back of the net here within a minute.
Certainly a lot of back and forth chances right now. We've been seeing some great passing just, within the first minute. So let's see where this game goes. Very exciting. Disease and Sus in the face-off. Assurance will win it. Looking for a pass, gets it, but with the double commit, Carnage on a clear away. That might have been deadly, but luckily it was just a little bit wide. Looking for a nice pass was Carnage, but gets it cleared away by Ducky. Going right back the other way now. Nitro want to clear on his backboard. Carnage looking to take over. Clearing it to the center. Ducky's there. Clears it right back away. Carnage looking for the team pass. Gets it, but a block will come in. Staying in the midfield. Two players are up. Both of them miss. Carnage with the clear. Into the orange corner. Big bounce to the center. What a beautiful play. Nice pass from Carnage, and Beans sends it home.
That was a wonderfully strong ball out of the corner there, off of the sidewall, and now both of these goals so far, one for each team, there has been nobody back post to try and bail that front post man out. Both goals just finding their way behind the first defender there at the front post. So it seems as though both teams might be underestimating each other as, oh my gosh, almost a critical error there. The ball is still dangerous, though Ducky trying to close that one home can't get it past Beans. And so both of these teams, I think they need to start, rotating that player back post just a little more reserved, right? It seems everybody wants to be gas opening in this game, but it seems maybe players should be slowing down just that hair, making sure there's no more sloppy play.
And to add to that, this might be prospect, but you need backboard defense regardless. They've been attacking that same spot right at the somewhat mid to top part of the post on the left or right side to get a nice pass going. They've been attacking that spot, both sides have, to get passes going. And so far it's been working, but if you can easily do what you're saying with the back post defense and get that backboard defense in, it easily goes good for both sides.
Right,
Carnage now. Nitro, big clearing into the blue zone. Fooling around with it as Beans clears it to the center. Goes over to Assurance, but he can't get anything on it. Disease collecting some boost. Slowly going up the wall, but can't get a play as Beans has to bail him out. A team bump happens as Ducky's looking for the play, but can't. Goes away, rather. It's Assurance and the blue player 50 it to the midfield. Beans now looking for a backboard play, gets a good bounce, but no one's there. Carnage looking for a good shot, but gets a small one. It's Assurance from the midfield, looks to get a wall play. Beans clears it right back on the ground. Ducky passing over to Nitro, doesn't get it. Ducky with a nice 50 goes right back over to Nitro. Nitro with the touchdown off the crossbar. Ducky on the rebound, and it's in.
That's always a great feeling when you don't quite get the double tap you were looking for. It would have been incredibly clean from Nitro. But luckily enough, in that Back to the Future Mobile DeLorean, slotting that one in the bottom left corner. And we see why Ducky is so effective, I think. It seems as though his teammates are passing excellently, and he's in the right space at the right time constantly.
Certainly have to agree with you there, as in the blue corner we are once more. Ducky with a nice centering pass, but Carnage is there on the clear. Nitro looking for another centering pass, but Disease pops it away. Giving it right to Assurance and gets a nice shot on it. Disease can't make the touch, and it's already 3-1.
Yeah, that's a dangerous game there. A double commit, which luckily Disease didn't jump, double commit like that. Otherwise, it would have been extremely ugly. Excuse me. Tries to make it back, but unfortunately the ball was just slower than he was predicting. You can't really slow up there. He's got no boost. He's got to hold all of his momentum to try and get to it. You know, just an excellent place shot, and not another one. It's off the bottom corner. Disease coming in off the back wall to save that one, but the pressure is unrelenting from this House Salads team. With a minute left to play, they find themselves with a cushy 2-goal lead, and they just need to not cave at this point in time.
They've been playing really well, but they came in this game as the underdogs. Beans looking for a shot, but Nitro with a nice clear away. No one will be back, and that will be the nail in the coffin. Nitro dancing around. It's 4-1.
You almost don't blame them, right? They're feeling the pressure of the sub-minute countdown. And, you know, they just got to throw bodies. I think they're trying a little too hard there. I think, you know, a minute is definitely time enough to score 3 with a kickoff goal in between. But, you know, they put everybody up in that offensive third, and they get punished for it, unfortunately.
Oh, big bang by Nitro.
There's the backboard creep for Nitro.
Finally getting what he wanted. A beautiful setup pass, and just slams it home. Beautiful shot. Beautiful pass. That was a great play. Coming out of the House Salads.
Amen, sister.
Soccar and Disease on one of the last face-offs of this game number 1. Carnage looking for something off the wall. Gets a small little touch as Ducky takes over the play. Nitro looking for a big pass. Doesn't get it. Looking for it again and does get it, but no one will be there for him. Bean's looking for something. Ducky takes over. Clears it into the corner, but Carnage is there to take away the boost and the ball.
Oh,
Ducky. Nice pass, but Nitro couldn't get the shot just on the angle he wanted. Carnage on the clear away. 10 seconds will count down here as Carnage is looking for possible one last shot. Anything to give it to them, but Nitro will get to the ball first. Beans, nice clear. Nice 50 on the bicycle kick. Ducky looking for a pass. Nitro's going to be there for the touch. Won't touch it. And the House Salads have taken game number 1.
Rocking that NV decal is Nitro with the playmaker on the game. It's not often that you see somebody on top of the scoreboard, not only for their goals, but for the amount of assists they were putting up. Every goal, except for that one from Nitro, was assisted. So an excellent team effort from House Salads, and this is exactly what I was talking about. It doesn't matter what Rodan looks like on paper. You know, they're only 3 wins behind in terms of, you know, game score over the season. House Salads have come to play, and they take game 1 and earn that momentum moving into game number 2.
And with 4 games in total to be played, there's plenty of time to come back. This is just game number 1. This is the feel-out game. You know, come in, figure out what you're going to play as your play style, figure out the other team, and just play. But 3 games to go. You never know. Oh.
So it seems as though, I believe Rodan is the home team for these first 2 games, and they have elected to play on US East. But per RSC rules, it doesn't get taken advantage of very often, but House Salad will elect to play games 3 and 4 on West servers. So, you know, if this server, if US East is Rodan's, you know, server pick, they need these wins while they feel like they're on better ping. Because if they move over to West and give the ping advantage over to the House Salads, like, I don't know how the games get. I can see them getting even tougher.
And House Salads have been technically at the disadvantage here because I've been keeping an eye on the scoreboard. Nitro has been having ping seemingly the entire time we've been playing so far. Carnage is looking for a nice touch but doesn't get it. Clear away now, as you were mentioning. Servers are very important right now and they need these wins, but House Salads have been walking all over them right now. Soccar with a big shot, but Carnage will be there in the net to make the save. Beans now. Looking for something in the midfield.
Oh, big
nice
50.
block on one, looking for the shot on the other, gets it by! Carnage is there for the touch and in.
Carnage will take that all day, every day. Beans does literally all of the work. The big 50, the big cutback, and Carnage just needs to be there. Well done. Team effort once again. I am proud of these Prospect players. Their positioning is far beyond what Prospect used to be, and it's definitely noticeable.
Big touch coming from Disease, looking for the pass. Carnage wasn't there. couldn't really have the good enough angle for the shot. But Beans is looking to come in for the center. No one was there for him, but Ducky with the big clear away. Disease. Nitro now gets it over both of them, and we are already tied up at 1.
Well done. I mean, this is just a Nitro play. Once again, assisted by Ducky. More so an assist because of the whiff, but hey, Nitro got 2 to bite, and it ends up being an empty net again. I'm worried because the house salad goals that they're scoring, aside from that one double tap read, they're looking a little too easy. Like, I feel like the house salads are kind of being gifted quite a few goals, and I think this series starts to look different if Rodan can tighten up their defense. Just like that, as Beans makes a beautiful save, clearing it all the way back into the orange half.
As we remember, they kind of lost by 5-1, I believe, in the first game.
Oh, yeah.
And already they've been making some amazing saves as Nitro with the utter disrespect. Oh my. Through 1, through 2, and he just walks it in. That was nasty.
Jeez, I mean, okay, as bad as it okay, the juking the first player looks so much worse, but I think that goal is technically on whoever whiffed the second time, just because Nitro has no momentum at that point, that you don't really need to race for the shot, you can race for the ball. There's no way that Nitro's going to be able to flick that faster than you are supersonic, right? So that's just a heads-up play that's impossible to know in the moment, unless, you know, you have a really good feeling on your momentum, the enemy's momentum, and sometimes it's just not presence of mind that you have, but Nitro earning that one with the absolute jukes, and then Carnage with a 50 over 2 people, like like we're deja vu up in here. Another 50 beats 2 players, and we have a goal.
That almost could have cost them, though, because as you saw, Nitro had just, I forget who it was. I believe it might have been Beans. Someone had just gone for a demo and gone to the right, and then they had both double committed. So that was a rather fortunate goal, but already we are tied up at 2. As Beans looking for another shot. She makes a nice touch to the backboard. Disease is there. Nitro's in the air. They're already up by 1.
Okay. Now, I say that, and now, you know, with 1 whiff followed by 2, not hating on the players, but, you know, that's easy for Disease. It is now moved over to the other side of the pitch where, you know, they're competing now, not for the win, but who can give each other the easiest goals possible. You know, and when we don't have players in the net, when they're not making contact with the ball, I don't see it getting any easier than that.
Big pinch will send it to the backboard. Nitro and another orange player were both there for it. Carnage once again. Big flick on the backboard. Sus will get the clear. Sort of. Ducky's there for the big clear her away. Disease into the corner. Taking it upfield with a nice pass to Carnage. Carnage on the back foot. Nitro will take over. Looking for the corner boost. Grabs it up the wall. Still has the ball. Beans and Disease team bump. Ducky's looking for the shot, doesn't get it. Carnage isn't there. Disease is for the clear. Assurance looking for something into the corner. Ducky takes it and clears him to help with the play.
Ducky. Corner, dangerous. Nitro ends up getting this one for free, is able to dribble past one, takes it all the way to the other side of the field on 1 dribble, 2 touches. Like it's nothing. Trying to get the ball out mid for their team. This doesn't feel like a safe lead at all. It's only 1 goal. There's 1:30 seconds left, and we've seen how chaotic this game can be. It'll take just 1 more misread from the back wall for either teams to either tie it or put the insurance in the back of the net. And I honestly don't know who's going to come from first. If Nitro keeps dribbling like this, though, it'll be lights out.
The Rodan have certainly changed up their playstyle because, as you can tell, not only by the scoreboard, but they have been making plenty of good saves, both in the net and right next to the post, and they're changing their positioning and finally getting someone on the defensive, and it's been helping them out greatly as they have the 1-goal lead for now. Ducky's looking to change that, but doesn't get past Beans. She makes a good stop.
Barely off the corner.
Pinch to Nitro. Blocked by Disease, though. Ducky. Gathering in boost, trying to get the ball. Big pinch. Sends it off the ceiling. Nitro looking for the shot. Doesn't get a good one. Carnage. Not the best block away, but Assurance is there for the rebound. Nitro looking for the pass, but he's still away from Assurance, who probably would have had the shot on net. Nitro, trying to get something going, rather.
Oh.
Big clear by Beans. She's looking for a follow-up. Looking for a possible demo, doesn't get it either. Disease, trying to get it centered. Assurance is there. Carnage! Nice! That will be the nail. And just like that, 4-2.
Carnage read that one the whole way. As soon as Assurance ends up on that sidewall right there, unless there's some sort of like jump off, wave dash, cut the ball, Carnage has all of the momentum and the goal side of the ball, essentially, because once, you know, he's on that back wall, it's so hard to keep track of your momentum relative to the ball if it's not already glued to your car. So, you know, just playing that whiff, an excellent goal from Carnage, played a great game. You see Disease there with the MVP of the match. And we move into now a 1-1 scoreline as we will exit this lobby as you view the overall scoreboard for the match and once again change to those West servers. I also do want to say, reading what's going on in chat, that's why I tried to correct myself at the opening start of the game when we were reading off the player names and stats. I personally, and I know that other casters have followed suit as well, to start referring to people as they rather than he and she. Covers all your bases, still very respectful, and it's just easier to use they as a pronoun rather than, you know, have Twitch chat yell at you that you have no idea about the players in your own league that you're casting. And hey, I'd say that there's 4,000 people. It's really hard to keep track, but it is a concerted effort that we are all making here at the broadcast team. And we thank you for keeping us accountable and letting us know what's what. And so myself and Hotdog are now in the new West server, just waiting on the players to come back. And so we thank you, everybody in chat, for being here with us tonight.
Definitely a thank you from me as well, because as you probably remember from the beginning, we both have not been casting for quite some time, but it is a great time to be back. I will hopefully be back plenty more times, because every time I do take a break and come back from casting, remember how great it is, remember how much fun it is, and you just got to do more. I mean, it's really hard not to.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when games go like this, right? So back and forth, evenly matched teams. There was the advantage on paper, ends up not mattering. And so it's just good games. All of these skill tiers, you know, even on the lower end of the spectrum, we have what prospect and contender tonight. It's just like the quality of Rocket League has gone up so much. Like even in the last 2 seasons, if you measure, like players are just getting better. People are more knowledgeable of the game, even at lower ranks, and it's just wonderful to see. And you know, just good stuff, good vibes. I love being here in the booth. It's just great.
Certainly is, and especially might give you a little bit of an awakening when you see players technically below you in tier level pulling off some rather amazing double touches, shots. It just really opens your eyes, you know.
Oh yeah. The game is what you want to make it, truly. There's nothing else like it. You know, you can't go play CSGO and, you know, it's close enough to Valorant that your aim transfers over. You have to play this game. You have to grind this game. You need to make an honest effort at improving this game, at this game, to get to a high level. And, you know, these players on the pitch, that's why they're here in RSC. They could just grind ranked. They could just play casual with their friends, but instead they're here making that effort to just be where they want to be in the game, and it's satisfying to see. And I'm happy that I am here with you, Hotdog, as we are witnessing these players go on that journey.
It certainly is a great sight to see, and I'm glad we are all doing it together. I mean, getting to be on a Twitch stream, even small viewership doesn't matter. You are on stream. It's a good feeling. Might give you a few jitters here and there. Some teams and some players have been known to play a little bit different on stream, but that's just the way it is. And certainly is a great time no matter who you are. It's great to have everyone in the booth, great to have everyone in the chat going crazy, going wild. It's just the best.
Go crazy, go stupid, and it seems as though we have Some of the players, the fourth men on these teams, or fourth players, excuse me, on these teams in the chat hyping each other up. But enough of that chat. We got to move right into the game as Nitro and Disease on the kickoff here for game number 3. Once again, we have moved over to West servers, which I do believe favors the 50-50 pizzeria on the orange side. Can Beans and the gang stop this newfound connection to the Psionic servers?
It's either make a pact with them, with the devil, or you just have the worst luck. It's pretty much the only way it goes. Looking at the scoreboard, Nitro seems to have his lag disappeared, or ping rather, so I think this server might prove to be a little bit in favor of the house salads like you were mentioning a couple seconds ago. But regardless, Carnage and Disease with a nice 50 sends it into the back wall, Ducky on a clear to the wall. Nitro and another blue player get a 50 towards the center again. Assurance has to get a big jump and clear for it. Ducky chasing after this midfield ball. Carnage beats him to it. Assurance looking for something off the wall once more. Big clear to the backboard. Nitro touching it around, looking for something, doesn't get anything. Beans looking to send it forward. Nitro's still there. House Salad's making a great play and great defense at the midfield line right now as a shot looks to go towards the net. Nitro doesn't make the save, but Carnage with a nice clear.
Nitro. Oh, that's not the pinch that you want.
Still gets this assurance, but Beans might be on this one. Ducky will take it away instead. Ducky looking for a centering pass. Doesn't get it. Carnage. Big clear, looking for the backboard pass. Might get a double touch. Doesn't get it though. Disease. Centering pass. Ducky on a clear. Beans right back the other way. Off the ceiling looking for something. Nitro. Disease has a little bit of time to work with. Goes on the ground. Blocked by Assurance. Big battles in the midfield right now. Not many teams getting good chances right now.
I don't like the way that Rodan are playing. I think they should have 2 goals at this point, honestly. There have been 2 times where the House Salads have just been like on the back foot, only one player back in the net, you know, caught flat-footed on the goal line. And they're kind of all the way back in their corner grabbing boost. It's not the same amount of speed and hunger for the ball that they've had the last 2 games. And I'm wondering what is up, because they're kind of giving space to House Salads for free. I don't think this game should be 0-0. And I'm interested to see what kind of talk they had at the break for the change of mindset.
Well, it almost wasn't 0-0 for a second there as Nitro had a pretty nice shot on it. Assurance looking for a centering pass. Nitro's coming in. Doesn't get the shot he wants. Assurance looking for the rebound. Doesn't get it as Carnage clears it away off the sidewall. Ducky underneath this one, but Carnage takes it away. Nitro right back on the clear. Might have Ducky for a touch. Does get it, but it wasn't the one he wanted. That could have been sweet. It's Assurance. Centering pass. Disease takes it away. Midfield now. Ducky looking for a centering pass off the wall. Gets to Nitro. Beans and Carnage were both there for that shot. So I'm not really sure what could have happened with that. But sidewall now. Once again, Ducky into the corner.
Oh.
Has an open net and just has to tap it home. We finally have our first goal of the game with 1:36 left to go.
Oh, you hate to see it. That doesn't feel good. Out of the corner, you know, eating your jump button. You don't get as far away from the wall as you think you're gonna. Oh, just a tough one, right? It doesn't feel earned, but what does it matter when you just don't
earn that one
on kickoff? So tied 1-1 like it never even happened. Oh, what company has that slogan?
I was about to say. Well, I was just thinking of that company.
Is it Servpro?
I think yeah, Servpro.
Yeah.
Like it never even happened.
Oh man.
God, and incoming copyright strike. Into the corner now is Beans. Assurance looking for the shot, but Carnage is there on the short post. Ducky now, centering pass.
Oh, big.
Looking for the shot. Had it a big clear
off
the
post.
Rebound. Ducky went away because he thought Nitro might have had the shot. Carnage gets a free pass. No one's in the back. Assurance has to make a very short goal line save. What is happening?
I don't know how either team didn't end up with a goal there. There was absolutely nobody in net for Rodan, and then it goes the other way. It just almost rolls in like it was game 1. Oh man, They're gonna fight for this one though. Hopefully, Nitro with room to run 100 beamage. Going into the corner, an excellent 50, making it awkward. A double commit out of the corner. If they can 50 right here, oh, big from Disease. If Ducky gets that 50 right there, that is going into empty field right in the middle with nobody back. So instead, Rodan stay alive. Nitro on the counterattack, pinching it out of the corner. A beautiful pass to Assurance, and it just needs to go under the bar. Let's go.
2-1. Less than 30 to go. Nitro on a beautiful passing play. Gets Assurance with just a tink of a touch. And it's in.
Oh, man. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. I don't know how it didn't have more speed. Honestly, when I try to do that, it sends all the way to the corner and then bouncing all the way to midfield. I don't
big
know
clear
how.
coming out.
Oh, there was such finesse on that. 20 seconds now. It's getting a little tight here.
Oh, Carnage doesn't get the shot. He had an open net.
No snipe
ties
in the
the game
corner.
up.
Disease, unfortunately, doesn't hit the ball forward. It might set up Beans, though. A big 50 from Assurance. Now Disease has to dribble it all the way back to their own corner. A demo for their efforts, but with 2 seconds, they need to catch and take this to the entire field. Teammate will spike it. And House Salad takes the odd number games of this series. They find themselves up 2-1. And remember, this is regular season here, folks, so we are playing not a best of 5 or anything like that. We are playing a 4-game series. So all 4 games are getting played right now. It does not matter that we are 2-1. Rodan have that final chance to split the series 2-2, and House Salad have the chance to go for the victory, mentally, I guess, of getting the 3-1 series.
So, as we can tell, West server may have been a factor, but we never may know. House Salad's coming away with this game number 3, 2-1. Some very good shots, and a lot of them coming out of Nitro with that. 2 goals. Oh, go ahead.
No, I have a hard time believing it was actually the server. Both teams felt like they were really letting off the gas and kind of letting each team take the midfield at times. It felt very different than games 1 and 2. And I don't know.
It had
whether
a slower
it's
pace, wouldn't you
yeah,
say?
I don't know whether it's a sign of respect or just on the break, they forgot, where their heads were at. So I'm looking for speed here now. The Rodan have proven that with speed, calculated that they're not double committing. They can score and they can outscore House Salad. So I want to see that. I want to see game number 2, Rodan. That's what I want to see.
So, you either end up with what's considered a loss, or you can tie the series. Which one will it be, Rodan? Let's find out. Disease and Ducky with the big 50. Nitro with an open net. Doesn't get the shot he wanted. Disease was there for the back post, though. It's Assurance. Looking for something himself now. Carnage off the backboard. Disease. Forward pass. Doesn't get anything out of it. Carnage. Fake to Beans. Beans looking for the shot, but Nitro will be there for it clear. Disease. Nice shot on net, but Ducky will be there. Carnage looking for the same shot. Off the backboard, this will go. No one's going to be there. Assurance and Nitro are both there.
Oh, everybody's peeling off for boost. They're doing it again, Hotdog. They're doing it. And both players immediately were rotating to their back line. I don't like it. I don't like it. It wasn't happening games 1 and 2. I don't know what happened.
Was it Serve Pro?
It was definitely not Serve Pro. It could have been Stanley Steamer, for all we know.
I mean, who knows? This Assurance is looking for something in the blue zone here. Big clear will go to the midfield. Beans taking their time. Shot on net will be saved by Nitro. Carnage. Big centering pass. So Assurance will be there for the save. Beans eyeing up the ball, but Nitro will get there first. Into the blue corner it goes. Carnage and Assurance will be there. Assurance gets a nice centering pass. Beans is up, and no one else will be. Nitro eyeing this one up now. Off the wall pass. Ducky misses it as well. Will anyone be there? It's Assurance. Ducky with a nice centering pass. Carnage takes over. Right over to Disease. Sends it forward. Looking for something else. It gets a little bit too flashy. As Carnage is on the rebound. A little small double commit there. Ducky sends it right back the other way.
I think.
Oh, a team bump! Oh, no! It's 1-0 on probably the weirdest play we've seen. Well, maybe not, actually.
Okay, both teams are having comms issues, right? Because Beans does not need to be going for that at all. They have a player like coming from the back post. You want to hit it that way as opposed to hitting it across your center field. And just a better line to the ball, and you have to be confident enough to call your own team off and hear that communication. So either it didn't go off or Beans was miscalculating what she thought she could do. And so instead it ends up in the back of the net. Ducky's not going to be able to find that one under the bar. It was a dangerous floater in there. And again, we have Disease just racing into a ball that Carnage had possession of.
Oh, this could be a good shot potential.
Oh, big block from Ducky. It'll be dangerous in the corner though for a second. Disease hanging around midfield. Beans cutting rotation a little bit. It seems as though
that one's going to be almost on.
Everybody's getting antsy. They're getting antsy on the blue side. And that one's going to bounce off the crossbar too. Continued onslaught. Big demos. Ducky and Assurance now dribbling it out. And a big fake over
big
two.
flick. Oh, he doesn't get the second one.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Nitro
man.
with a good pass. It's very awkward. Assurance committed to that one too. That was another goal.
These prospects almost have our jaws on the floor right now as Disease looking for potentially something to work with. Nitro is still saying no to everything. Ducky looking for the forward pass. Only gets to Disease. It's Assurance. Big clear away.
Oh, not a good
Awkward
enough touch.
clear. We'll go right to Nitro looking for the shot, but Carnage will save it off the post. Ducky looking for a second rebound. Beans will be there for the
That was
save.
great. That was a great touch.
Disease sending it right back to the orange zone. They need something here.
Big 50. Misread. Back into the middle. Assurance is going to pass that right out. Mid Carnage can score.
Beans on a backflip.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. If Nitro gets that demo, then that is probably a goal.
Oh, everybody's fighting in the air for it. Carnage somehow comes away with
the comms have to be breaking down for the side of Rodan. I think they're feeling
another
this pressure.
Bump.
It just looks like nobody knows where each other are. They're getting such tunnel vision and another team bump. Just because I don't think everybody's where they should be, and I don't think it's mechanical. I think it's strictly communication and just a read of the game. They're antsy for some reason, whether it be stream, whether it be that, they want to avoid getting 3-1. They're worried about playoff contention. Whatever it is, they're in their own heads, and they're not speaking to each other.
A minute and 2 goals is not impossible as Ducky's looking for something in the midfield point. Disease and Carnage. Yeah, they're still double committing. Something is not working right now with the Rodan. Beans looking for the backboard shot. Carnage will be there for the touch, and they have cut the lead in half. 45 seconds. It's possible.
Okay, that was not the defensive showing that you want, kind of thing. Nobody knew exactly whose ball it was for. Assurance was like, okay, guess it's me, guys, and didn't quite make the connection. So Carnage proving that they will score in the time of need, but unfortunately one will not do it in this case. They need two to go overtime. And Nitro bearing that one in the back of the net. Nitro, for me, definitely has to be the player of the series here tonight. Nitro has just been faster than the other human beings on the pitch in most games, and they're doing excellent.
Certainly are, and Nitro, West servers or not, has been arguably one of the better players, and as you said, deserves to be probably the MVP of the series, as Ducky's looking for a shot here as well, as he's clearing into the corner. To the midfield.
Oh,
big pass. Carnage is there for the touch. Once again, 1 goal lead, 22 seconds. It is possible, but this is going to be a very tough fight.
You don't know how easy it is to just miss-hit that ball. If the ball is going with you, you're double jumping, you're trying not to flip, holds that boost, reserving momentum. Like if Carnage boosts too early there, they're flying right past that ball, and we have no shot. But with 17 seconds, Disease is keeping it in, but there was no player to follow it up. Beans is going to come in now. Ducky out of the corner, a big demo. Nitro missing that one, but Assurance with
Carnage!
No! Oh, no. Oh,
Carnage had an open net.
They did, but I almost wish Carnage left it for Beans, kind of. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's so tough in the moment.
Oh, that's a tough one to swallow.